Okay, so made it out to camp. This is a no fun, no frills, all work trip. I have roughly Saturday. I'm coming home Sunday, so this is Friday night. Um, it's about 6 o'clock at night almost. Gets dark in about an hour. I barely have time to unload some of my gear and to get a fire going. Main purpose of this trip is to install my potbelly stove that I made on, I didn't make it, but I cleaned it up on another video. And replaced the roofing, and I bought a through-the-wall kit for the stovepipe. So hopefully I'll save quite a bit of room in my small survival cabin. And should be nice. Besides that, I have lofty goals of building a woodshed. We'll see what I can get done. Sun up is around 6:45 and sundown is 7:03. In the woods, that's about what you get. So I got about 12 hours. If it takes me 6 to do the one and another 6 to get at least a shell of a woodshed up, that'd be alright. I'd be happy with that. See how much I can get done, how far I can get done. So the first thing I do when I get here is take all the coverings off the windows. Just like to cover them up just in case anybody's wandering by, happens to come across this place while they're out hunting somewhere, get a little turned around. They don't peer in and see what else I have in here, So, knock on wood, I've never had a problem with anybody messing with the place, so that's good. And so this is what's going to be getting replaced. As you can see, I've had constant problems with leaking no matter what I do. I get so much snow out here that it eventually knocks the chimney over and causes a big mess. So I'm not out here in the dead of winter. I work during the winter too much to even make it out here. But this is leaving. I'm going to reposition everything into the corner and take all that wood out of here and make my stove go right up and out this corner here. Okay, so it's a little too late tonight since I got out here so late to work on the roof and start moving the fireplace. So I could get in the 40s tonight, so I might want to fire. So I'm going to leave this one in here for now. Tonight, since I did come out so late, I'm going to just try to move all this firewood outside. It's not supposed to rain tonight or tomorrow, so I'm pretty lucky there. And at least then I'll be ready tomorrow to start moving things around. Okay, so just looked at the weather report for my area right now, and it's supposed to drop only to 48 tonight. And 48 in my sleeping bag is doable. So it's getting late, it's getting dark. I might have enough time to pull up my tiles that I have in here underneath my wood stove, move my wood stove, my piping, move those tiles and everything over into the corner, and start to put the backer board, the fire resistant board, and the tin up the wall to help protect the camp. So I'm contemplating doing that, and I also realize I haven't ate yet, so it's been a long day, and haven't eaten like 12 hours, so probably gonna make something quick for dinner. Like, this is not like a luxury or how would I say it, like a leisurely time at camp. So this is one of them weekends where all I'm doing is a couple overnights, just bust tail the whole time I'm here. So maybe some cold cuts in a sandwich, and maybe work on this in here, because I can deal with 48. That's not bad. It's when it gets down to the low 40s into the 30s, that's when it's not too fun anymore. So yeah, maybe you'll give it a shot. Well, not bad for a couple of sandwiches. I got some salami and pickles, and I got some pepper jack, both with American cheese. And that's dinner for the night. So got this all cleaned out over here in case I feel froggy and I want to move this all over and start working on this tonight. We'll see, I don't know. build my woodshed. And I found this awesome little guy underneath one of the pieces of plywood. Now that is a different looking snake I'm not used to, with that ring around the front of his head. Just I'm not sure what kind it is. Somebody out there probably knows what kind of snake that is, but I don't. I mean, maybe rat, I don't know. Rat snake? I'm not used to that little ring though. But definitely very cool. Let's see if I can move just a little bit for you. He's got to get out of there because I got to work. So there he goes. Very cool, even though very busy. Cool to see nature like that. haven't had much time to stop and enjoy nature, because this is a trip where I'm very hard at work, trying to get a lot done. But I love these little guys. My little boy loves these guys too. Loves to hold them. Got to get out of here because I'm going to be moving all this, so I don't want to crush them. So, set him off back here. On the way, bud. There he goes. Thought I'd just show the carnage that I got going on at camp. So over there is my tarp, where it's basically been my tool shed, my wood shed, everything. So I dedicated 4 hours to today to building this. So anybody who's looking at it, and true carpenter is going to say, well, it doesn't look square, the seams aren't meeting on the joist, blah blah blah. Absolutely right. But when you got 4 hours to put something up, it's sturdy. I was on it, I put the roof on. You can hang from it, it isn't going to rock. So good enough for my wood, and my tools will stay dry, and I can take that tarp down and clean this up. So this is Sunday morning. It's the end of my trip here. Only had basically Saturday to get all my work done. So I got the stove in, I got the wood shed, tool shed built. I built the little stand for the sink, and I painted the door and eaves. So all in all, pretty successful trip up here. Next time I'm gonna do a little more work, but hopefully a little more time to enjoy nature, get out there and do some hiking. Birds are singing for me right now, so that's awesome. Finally get to enjoy a cup of coffee. This trip has just been cold cuts and work, so it's good to sit down for a little bit and relax as I do my final cleanup and take a look around and see all the hard work and what it looks like now at camp. So I'll show you guys that before I sign off. Oh, one last thing. You stay at a hotel ever, they have these little packets where it's cream, sugar, napkin, and a stir. Those are great for camp. I don't use them there, but I take them and they give you 2 a day. And I get 2 cups of coffee out of each one of those packets, and it saves me some money. And it's all airtight. It's great at camp. So just a little tip if you guys go out to camp at all. So this is the new look of camp now. Much cleaner, much nicer. Here's the tool / wood shed. There's logs that are drying. And there's my sink. No more blue tarp over there, no more tools. And just to show you the sink looks, I want to hook up a 5-gallon bucket above it with the nozzle kind of like the shower, but that's it. The new look of camp.